Well, hello, my name's Lynn Zeiler. This is a chair yoga class, 45-minute class. As you saw in the little thing I wrote up, we'll have stretching, strengthening, range of motion, relaxation. Somebody just checked in. Hey, Sharon. And balance. So we'll be doing some balance challenges today, so that'll be really fun. For those of you that have been joined us before, I'm going to school for a class called SAIL, Stay Active and Independent. And there's one other word I forgot at the moment. Hi, Joanne. And so welcome. I do have Zumba pants on today. You'll see the name Zumba, but it's just for an easy change between classes for me. So anyway, welcome. It's a beautiful sunny winter day. Chilly, but beautiful. I've been already up to the dentist to have my teeth cleaned. So hit the dentist this morning. Yeah. So anyway, I welcome you to the chair yoga class. Lots going on. As I mentioned on last week, classes on site at COA are postponed indefinitely until we hear from the CDC and the governor of what we're allowed to do. So we'll stay virtual. So just keep that in mind. I will mention one other thing. There's going to be a yoga class tomorrow, chair yoga, at 11 o'clock on Facebook on the Health Track site. I'll be teaching that, so if you want to join in tomorrow for chair yoga, 11 a.m. On Facebook, if you hook into Health Track, and you need to join. Hi, Jean. You need to join. You don't have to be a member of Health Track to join the virtual classes. So just go on to Facebook, go to Health Track, and then you'll see a Health Track Fit, or a Fit at Home, I think it's called. And you need to join that. So just click and you'll be accepted as a member, and you can join me tomorrow at 11. Oh my goodness, Joanne, you went to the dentist too. Oh, there you go. That is so funny. Why did we both schedule on the same day? Who knows? Anyway, but I welcome you to chair yoga. It's just about 1 o'clock. We'll wait about one more minute, and then we'll get going, okay? So again, a beautiful day today, sunny outside, a little bit slippery with the ice on the road. So if you do walk outside, be really careful. Make sure you have boots that have some traction on them when you're out walking. Make sure you also have a cell phone or some way to communicate if something would happen. And always walk in pairs or at least with a dog. So we're pretty safe in our county, but you never know, and it's better to be more safe than sorry. And so walking in numbers always helps. So walk with at least 2 people or a dog. Alrighty? Sound good? I hope you're having a good day, and we're going to look forward to a great workout today. So let's get started. Make sure you have water handy. Keep it right by your chair. I'll cue for water, but anytime, hey Susie, anytime you're thirsty, just grab your water and take a sip. But I will try to remember. Oftentimes you guys pick up your water, and it helps me remind you to cue, so don't forget to drink water. Is the music loud enough? Maybe I'll put it up here. Welcome to my home. Can you hear that? I want to be able to know that you can hear my voice too, because I'm going to be moving away. Now here's the tricky part. I got to get up. Whoa, I got up with no help. See, this is a goal as we age. You want to be able to get up and off the floor if you fall. So doing yoga, doing Zumba, doing some of the classes that Kathy Taylor teaches, it's all builds strength and endurance and mobility and flexibility. So you want to be sure, I've mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. You want to be sure to do muscle work, resistance training, at least 3 times a week. 2 times you'll get benefit. 3 times is great. Aerobic you can do every day. Work in the heart you can do 7 days a week. 30 minutes a day is recommended, but you can certainly walk more. You just get into your body fat burn at about 20 to 25 minutes with walking. So the farther, the longer duration you have, the more body fat you'll burn. And then and balance work you can do every day as well. So you just don't want to work those big muscle groups or too much. Alrighty, so get your water. We're going to take a seat. You can see, and again, even when you sit at home, make sure you touch your legs to the back of the chair. You want to make sure your chair is behind you So anything to avoid injury is what we're after, aren't we? Good job. I'm going to recommend that you sit a little ways away from your chair. However, as always, if you need support today, because you know how you're feeling and I don't, make sure you sit back a little bit and get that support you need, maybe through the hips. You can also lean back, but if you're going to lean back, I want you to sit tall. Shoulders are relaxed, but sit tall. So still engage the core, even though you're leaning back. Upright, you have a little more engagement here, a little more work through the core. So that's what I recommend. Good job. Feet are about hip width apart. Ankles are underneath the knees. If you need a little more stability, you're going to go a little wider. Always monitor how you're feeling. And so if you just kind of do a little body check right now, just kind of head to toe, toe to head, just kind of close your eyes and just notice if there's any stiffness, any aches or pains you have anywhere. You want to be cognizant of those and take good care of yourself during class. So let's quiet our minds, focus on our breath. Relax, regular rate of breath. I don't know about you, but when I start focusing on my breath, I automatically slow down my breathing. Do you? And as you do slow down your breathing, a little bit bigger breath. Dog right there, standing in the screen. Good job. Nice breath. Nice breathing. Nice breathing. Nice big inhale. So again, if you want to put your hand on your belly, you can. If you want to breathe into that belly, press into your hand. Let your belly expand. Fill your lungs with air, and then exhale nice and slow. Releasing, pressing the navel towards your spine. Your abdominals move toward your spine as you tighten. Good job. Nice inhale. Expanding. And as you exhale, nice and slow, I want you to feel like you've emptied your lungs completely. As you take this next inhale, I want you to start from the bottom. So start from the lower ab. Breathe in through the lower part of your lung. Fill your lung up all the way to the top. And then a nice slow exhale. On your next breath, I want you to think about an intention you want to place on your practice today. It could be any word or two that's important to you this afternoon. Health, strength, wellness, faith, love, gratitude, joy, just anything that comes up as important to you. Think of a word or two. And when you've captured that, on your next inhale, breathe it in. And your next exhale, nice and slow exhale. Lower your shoulders. Relax them. Just one more breath. Bringing our hands down to our side, we're going to do a mountain pose. So we're going to inhale up. Remembering to make modifications. If your arms, if a shoulder's sore, you may not be able to extend it over your head. You might want to just lift one shoulder. You might lift the elbow up. So again, just make those changes. You know how you're feeling today. Breathing your intention. Just working those shoulders. Good job. Inhale up. We're going to bring our arms up, and we're going to leave them up. We're going to stretch. We're going to reach up all the way up so you feel that stretch down the side, and then you're going to switch sides. Inhaling one way, exhaling the other. Thanks so much for joining everyone today again as we join together to gain better health, flexibility, stability. Yoga can help prevent falls, help regain our balance if we stumble. So again, the more you can commit to carving out some time each day for exercise, the better off you'll be. Because the benefits of exercise, guess what? They stop when you stop exercising, so make sure you continue every day doing something. We're going to do one more, and we're going to lift up that other arm all the way up. Take a nice inhale, reach. Take that right arm, take the palm out, and you're going to drop it down to the side, and you're going to lean over. Now notice what you have on the side of your chair. You've got your seat, you've got a little piece of wood maybe. I've got a piece of wood. There's a little round bar I have down here. Our chairs are all different since we're working out at home. When we're at the COA, we all have the same chairs. A little easier to direct on those. But these are support things. So if you feel like you're going to lose your balance, you have something to grab. Inhale. And if you feel like you don't need to grab anything, you're just going to slide right down. But just make sure you keep this top shoulder stacked over the other shoulder. It's really easy to tip that. You want to go far, so you want to tip that shoulder forward. But it can really jeopardize your back. So make sure you're taking good care. We're taking good care of our backs by keeping our form nice and strong. Excellent. Breathe in your intention. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good job. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time. Bring up that air. Good job. Exhale. We're going to inhale both arms up. And we're going to exhale. We're going to do a little twist. Working the spine. Exhale. Good job. Inhaling up. Exhale the other way. Back of my chair is pretty high, so if you feel like you want to twist a little more, you can also just grab the back of your chair and twist. So again, kind of make accommodations for the chair you're in today. Inhale your intention. Exhale any stress or tension. Let's have your head gaze toward that back arm with that neck. Inhale in. Excuse me. Exhale all the way down. Let's work the neck a little bit. Drop your chin to your chest. And then bring your chin up, and we're going to look up. Now, we don't want to tip back too far, but we want to have our eyes gaze maybe where the wall meets the ceiling, and then bring it down around your back just a little. I want you to work the lower back along with the neck. Inhale. And we're going to just for a gentle spinal bend, we're going to lift, have our eyes gaze at where the wall meets the ceiling. When you're ready to exhale, round that lower back. Abdominals are tight, bring the chin to your chest. Excellent. When you're ready, inhale. Remember, your rhythm of breath may not match mine. So when you're ready to do your exhale, when we begin, or inhale, just once you know what we're doing, just go ahead and match your rhythm to your breath. Movement matches as we inhale. And the inhale is really when there's lots of room in your belly. On the pose, some don't matter, this one does. When you exhale, you're crunching up here with the belly, rounding your back. Now stay down here, stretch that lower back. Stay rounded, shoulders are forward. Bring those shoulders forward by bringing the hands toward your knees. And this is when we inhale, we're going to bring our elbows back, and we're going to open up the chest. Lifting the head again, looking toward the ceiling. Excellent. As we exhale, we're bringing our arms around toward our knees, running them down in front of our leg a little bit as we round our back. Open up those shoulder blades. When you're ready to inhale, bring your hands back and then bring the elbows back. And I want you to your shoulder blades to seek the spine. Think about it. Pinch your spine. Good job. And exhale. And we're going to inhale. Doesn't it feel good to stretch and move our bodies? Such a gift to ourselves this afternoon. Exhale. Good job. One more time each way. Breathe in your intention. And exhale. in. Good job. Take a nice inhale. Give your exhale, we're going to rotate. So our head is going to follow the side we're turning toward for this one. Inhale to center. Exhale the other way. We're going to inhale to center. We're going to rotate to the right, and our head is going to go left. So we're going to look over the other way. You'll feel it in your neck. Good job. Inhale to center. Exhale the other way. Inhale to center. Exhale the other way. Remember, elbows are shoulder height, but if your shoulders are giving you a fit, you're going to bring your elbows down a little bit. That's the beauty of it, isn't it? Exhale. Make it your own. Inhale to center. Exhale down. We're going to inhale all the way up. And we're going to bring our right leg up and we're going to round our back. Bring our forehead toward our knee. Nice and easy on this. If you need to assist, we're going to inhale. As we inhale, we're going to let that leg come down. You can assist it with the hand or both hands. If you need help bringing it up, you just bring your arm down. Exactly. So just kind of help yourself if you need it. If not, use those abdominal muscles to lower the leg as we inhale our arms up on a nice big inhale. When ready to exhale, rounding the back, bringing the forehead toward the knee. Good job. Inhaling up. Exhale. Breathe in your intention on this next inhale. Whatever that word or two is, it means something to you today. Exhale. Good job. One more time. Muscle, so we're going to bring up that right leg, and you can just grab it any way you can grab it and bring it up. It's above the kneecap, so if you're on your kneecap, try to bring your knee up a little bit. If you're unable to do that, then you'll want to cross low. And when you do that, you want to move forward in your chair, and then just let that right leg just flop open. This leg stays nice and straight, okay? So you make sure you take good care. Now your leg may be really high, your knee might be high here, and you'll feel that muscle, but I want you to just lower it as best you can, and you can even just try to put a little pressure there on the top of the leg, and you'll feel that. Your body will say, oh, that's enough. Don't push anymore. You got it? All right, good. Your left hand is going to be supporting at the ankle. Your foot is flexed. So just let it hang there. Flex your foot. And then your right arm is going to come underneath to provide stability for the leg. We're going to inhale and get our spine nice and long. We're going to exhale, we're going to hinge forward. Now, hinging means a long, strong, straight back. So the only way you capture that muscle underneath that piriformis muscle is by keeping the back long and strong. Inhale up. And we're going to exhale forward. Good job. Woo-wee. Feel that? I know, I can. Inhale it up. Ready to inhale, and your next inhale, breathe in your intention. And then exhale, let those shoulders relax, but stay long through the back. So the very tippy top of your head, your spine nice and long, stacking those vertebrae. Stay down here, let it stretch. So when you're staying down, when you take that next breath, just ask for a little more. So hinge a little more forward, just a little bit. It's a micro movement, but your body will let you stretch just a tad more. Good job. Come on up. And we're going to bring our knee up this time. So now we're going to just take our left hand underneath and just lift it until you feel the stretch. Do you feel it right down here? That's where you want it. Take a nice inhale. And we're just going to rotate toward the right. Now as you rotate, you're going to feel more stretch. So you want to be cognizant of that and take good care. Only go so far to a comfortable place. Inhale, release a little. Exhale, let's try one more time. take the leg down, try to do that. That just uses more muscle. You can do it assisted or unassisted. Always take good care of yourself. We're gonna take the other leg. So now your left leg, same thing. You can either cross here, or you can lift it, hold it, and bring it up and across, just above the knee. So if you're forward, just try to get it across the knee. It depends on the range of motion in your knee and also in your hip. We're working a lot of muscles here. So again, the knee might be a little high, so just relax your hip and press it down just a little. One knee might be able to be lower than the other. Doing your best. That's all we can do, isn't it? Take a nice, oops, excuse me. This left hand comes underneath, kind of supports, and the right hand is holding the ankle or your shoe at that area anyway. Take a nice inhale. This hand just keeps everything off the knee. You can feel your knee cap, and you just want to keep everything off the knee. Exhale, come forward. Long, strong back. You'll feel that pull just underneath. It's just the base of the buttocks, so this is what we're aiming for. You'll feel it's part of the hip cap. Inhale. Exhale. That group that provides flexibility in our hips. But boy, does it get tight. We use it a lot. Shoulders stay forward. Good job. Nice inhale. Breathe in your intention. Exhale forward. Make sure that foot is flexed. Just relax. Just flex that foot. Feel the difference. You'll feel it. You do that. Take it easy. Take a breath. Don't release much. And then ask for a little bit more on this last one. Ooh-wee. Hold it. Good job. Inhale all the way up. Bring that knee all the way up. Take your right hand right around your leg. Now again, for some, maybe it's easier underneath. You know, these are adaptive poses. You can hold the calf. You know, if you can hold around to in front of the leg, in front of the knee, whatever. What you want to do is feel the stretch right in here. So whatever, try a different way. See which way you can bring it up and feel it. Alrighty. So take a nice inhale, lengthen, and then as you exhale, your intention. And exhale. Beautiful. We're going to unfurl ourselves here and go ahead and drink some water. It in. Maybe your fingers will touch. Maybe you can touch the palms. Maybe you put your palms one over the other. Maybe you can touch your wrists. So again, everybody's at a different spot. It's going to depend on your flexibility right here in the front deltoids. Alrighty. So I take a nice rough inhale. Do a gentle spinal bend and lift. As you exhale, get nice and tall. One more inhale, lift. Exhale to a neutral spine. Good job. Let's do a couple more. Inhale. As you inhale, you might notice a little more stretch. You feel those lungs expand, expanding those muscles. One more. Inhale your intention. And exhale. Good job. Alrighty, we're going to stand up. So we're going to come forward in the chair. If you want to remain seated, if you're in a wheelchair or don't feel comfortable standing today, go ahead and remain seated. I'll do some alternative moves. Our ankles are going to be beneath our knees. Again, it's best to stand up if you can without support. So you're going to cross over, but you can always push up. All right, you can cross over, arms out, whatever you want to do. Press into those feet, and you're going to stand. That's our goal, is to be able to stand up without too much rocking. Have you seen people do that? They go to stand, and they get their momentum going, and then they get up that way. And what you want to do is minimize that motion if you're able. Use those leg muscles and gluteal muscles. You're also engaging some core to slowly stand. And the more you can do that, the stronger you'll get. So great job, everybody. I want to work a little bit of muscle on some moves today. I'm going to pick this up here. It's easier. We're going to stand beside our chair. Move my chair up so you can see what I'm doing really well. The snow is right outside. I've got a big window right over here, so it's really nice to be able to see it. You want to be able to have wall or make sure your chair's handy to grab. You might even be behind your chair. I'm not feeling a little steady today. Our leg is going to go out to the side. Alrighty, but I'm going to stand here so you can see. Your left leg is going to be your stability leg. I want you to think about there's roots growing right through the bottom of your foot, right to the center of the earth. Imagine that. Your knee is slightly bent, so you don't want to ever lock the joint. So your knee is slightly bent. Tighten up those quadricep muscles, and you're going to flex your right foot. So remember, our point is out here, flexing is up here. So you're going to have your foot flexed right next to the foot on the ground. Now lift it a little bit, so your hip is going to come up, and you're going to take it out to the side. Only about probably, what is it? A little over 12 inches probably. Jean, what was it? 15 maybe? And then bring it back. You're going to be going, Lynn, that's about 15. I hear you, Jean. Take it out. And I want you to imagine that you've got a rubber band around your ankles and you're going to push it out. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to use this for balance as well. So if you want to try just bringing your hand above the back of your chair for balance. And what I want you to think about is your foot staying flexed and forward. So that's a real key to this one. We're working the hip. We're working that outer thigh and inner thigh as we contract both ways. I just landed. I wasn't supposed to land. Take it out and in. It's real tempting to toe up your foot. And the reason is because you can go further. But then you miss the muscle group we want. So keep it flexed and forward. Let's do one more. Good job. Shake it out. Woo! That's hard work on that leg, isn't it? I'm going to stand here because I've got my desk, and it's actually a little cute little homemade desk from years ago. So I'm going to stand here, and we're going to take our left foot then. It's flexed, and take it out and take it in. Remember you're keeping your knee slightly bent. We're working the stability and balance as well. So we're going to inhale out. Exhale in. Sometimes it's easier if our arms are out. I can't put my other arm out because I'm right next to a wall here. You can put your hands on your hips. So try different things. But if you're feeling the least bit unsteady, you want to make sure that hand is nearby something you can grab. Remember, you're not touching as you bring it in. The hip is a little bit lifted as you come in. So it's just meeting the foot. Now resist it. Ooh. One more. Squeeze it in. Good job. Shake it out. Good job. And again, we're going to stand with our hand on the back of our chair. We're going to lift that right knee. We're going to step it wide. Both feet are facing forward, and we're going to hinge back, long back. So you're dropping down. Remember, your seat never goes below the knees, and then you can bring your foot back in and touch it. That's the beginning pose. Take it up. Take it wide. And again, the width, now this is a little wider than hip. Motions, we're doing a wide squat, push off, and come in. Now if you want to touch your toe, or you can come right into a knee lift. So again, these are optional moves. The width that you're standing is your own comfort level. You might drag your foot in, you might not go quite as wide, you might be in the back of your chair holding. So again, everything's good. We're working really hard today. Inhale, exhale. Take a nice inhale. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale. exhale, inhale. I didn't cue very well, did I? Take it back, take it up, and in. One more, inhale, exhale, inhale, bring it in, take it down. We're gonna switch sides. Again, I'm gonna stand over here, and I can hold here and feel safe. We're gonna lift up that left leg. We're gonna step it wide. I'm gonna take it down and take it up. Nice inhale. Good job. Exhaling out. Take a nice inhale. Take it back. Take an inhale. Keep the chest high. So the heart, we call that the heart. We keep that high as we come down. So we're not leaning forward. We're dropping our hips back. Alrighty? So make sure your form is good. Just have if you need to. Either way works. Exhaling as we come down. Not much room in that belly. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Drop it back. Nice inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Feet are forward. We're going to try a little more difficulty. Challenge move. We can bring the arms out in front. And take it down. So again, lots of things we can do. Inhale. Squeeze those glutes. Didn't bring my leg up very well, did I, on that one? Take it down. Take it out. We're going to do one more. And take it wide. And take it down. Inhale up. Good job. Bring it in. Good job. We're going to do a little, some more balance work. I want you to stand in the back of my chair because I'm going to walk forward. Now this is a very challenging move, so I want you to be cognizant of that. You can hold your hand on the back of your chair edge. I've got this wall I could grab, and I've got over here I could grab. We're going to put our heel in front of our toe. However, this is a really challenging move. So if you're just beginning to practice balance work, you want to step a little bit wider, and that'll give you more stability. But you're going to take your heel in front of your toe, roll up on the toe and back, bring the foot up in front. The other foot. That back foot goes in front, heel comes to your toe. We're going to add a breath. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, come on forward. Now hands, again, can be wider. Holding our wider is good. Inhale. Arms out sometimes work. You can also, if you want a little challenge, you can bring them in here to your waist. Take a nice inhale. Abs are tight. Chest is high. Let's take it back. This is hard work, isn't it? Don't forget to breathe. Practice that outside of class. Anytime you can do some balance work. You can even stand on one foot. When you're waiting for water to boil. But while you're making toast, you can put on socks. I mentioned it before by crossing over and putting on your socks. So, but make sure whatever you're doing that you have something that you can lean into if you lose your balance, or that you're quick enough to bring your leg down. But the more we practice, the better it is, and the easier it becomes. Let's stretch out our back. We're going to walk back with our chairs. Our hands are on the back of the chair, and then we're going to just walk back. And we're going to just stretch out and a few shoulders. We're going to lengthen. We're going to drop our head between our arms. And we're going to lengthen. Take a nice inhale. Open up your back on the inhale. And then nice exhale. Release the back. Take a nice inhale. Rotate the tailbone back a little bit. Stretch those hamstring muscles. One more. Take a nice inhale. I went to a downward dog, didn't I? A nice strong back, and then we're gonna come forward. So just coming forward. If your chair is moving at all, then you want to make sure that you adjust. You might want to go to I've got a couch over here that wouldn't move. If I needed to, so come down. You can also do this, heels are down. You can also do this on a wall. So if you have a wall handy, you can be on a wall. Feet are about hip width apart, and you're gonna come forward into the wall, and then take it back out. Elbows come out to the side, and then push up. If that is bothersome to your arms, you can also bend your elbows inwards. So you can bend them this way or that way. Alrighty? So we're doing a push up. Take a nice breath. Inhale. Bring your chest toward the back of your chair. Inhale up. And if you're seated, I just remembered I haven't cued seated. Sorry. You want to be leaning to a 45-degree angle and coming up with a long back. Using those hands if you need to. Exhale down. Inhale. This one really doesn't matter which way you're inhaling or exhaling. Just make sure you match your movement with your breath. We're at your own comfortable speed. Keep those heels down in the back. 2 more. Good job. We're going to come beside our chair. And again, you want to make sure that you have a chair to grab on if you need to. We're going to do the sunflowers. If you're seated, you can do this or seated sunflower pose and seated moonflower. So you're going to stand with your feet, with your toes should be at I call them a 10 and 2. If you can imagine a clock, your toes are pointing towards the 10 o'clock and the 2 o'clock. Is where you want it. Because you want to bend your knees. We'll be bending our knees. So just practice this right now. Tailbone comes straight down. Now, if you notice that your knees are too far forward of your toes, make your stance a little wider so that you have safety with the knees. So you guys can judge that. That I had to go a little bit wider for mine, I know. Alrighty, so this is our beginning stance. We're going to inhale up, exhale down. On our next inhale, breathe in our intention. Bend our knees and lift. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale to a moonflower. So we're going to bend our knees, bring our elbows into our waist. Inhale, we're going to extend the legs. Good job. Stretch those fingers. That's a lot to think about at once, isn't it? Inhale. Exhale. We're making the best of this, aren't we? Thank you so much for tuning in today. And for those of you that are tuning in afterward on the videos that are posted on COA Facebook page, we appreciate that. They're also on a COA YouTube page. So Kathy Bingham's old classes, a lot of Kathy Taylor's classes, so we're all out there. Good job. One more. Exhale. We're going to do a sunflower pose, so we're going to sweep up, inhaling, and exhale the sunflower, hinging forward, rounding our back, making sure our head stays above our heart, lifting up those sunflowers and coming all the way up. Let's do it again. Take it all the way down. Standing is a little more vigorous than sitting. If you feel like you've had enough, be sure to take a seat, and you can do these seated as well. Good job. Press into those feet. You feel that inner thigh working. Good job. Inhale. Exhale the moonflower. We'll take this right into a flow. Inhale. Exhale the moonflower. Inhale up. Oops, let's do it one more time. Exhale to moonflower, sorry. Inhale all the way up. And exhale to sunflower. The flow is single, so inhale up. Exhale the moonflower. Squeeze those elbows in. Inhale, stretch the fingers, lengthen. Squeeze. Inhale the sunflower. Rounding the back, and again, you might only go a little ways, that's fine. You can pick up your sunflowers high. Sunflowers are bigger. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Inhale all the way up to moonflower. and exhale. We'll do one more flow. Inhale. Exhale. Now use the muscles. Squeeze them in. Those are isometric on the arms. We're working the shoulders. We're working the back. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Pick up those beautiful sunflowers, imagining those black seeds and the yellow flower leaves. They're beautiful. And walk our feet in. And if you need to adjust your chair, do so. And then we're gonna, we did quite a few squats, so we're gonna do 4 chair squats, all right? And if you don't wanna do them, you can sit down on the first one. But the safety, as I mentioned, is most important. Make sure your calves are touching the back of the chair. Step a little bit away. And you can see my chair is centered behind me. I can also turn around and look. That's fine to do too. We're gonna inhale all the way up. And we're going to exhale, and our tailbone is going to seek the back of the chair as we lengthen our arms. Look down, make sure your knees are not forward of your toes. If they are, don't go down quite as deep. That puts a lot of torque. That means stress on your knee, and we want to keep and preserve our knees as long as we can, don't we? Inhale up, but we want to stay strong. Good job. Exhale all the way around. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. I told you we'd do 4, and I was really counting. Take them back, and if you can, do it. Sit down without your arms, without using your arms. Let's grab our water real quick and take a sip. You're going to be about halfway up from the chair. You want to be able to safely lift both legs, so make yourself secure. If you need to leave one foot on the floor, do so, and I'll cue when to lift it and switch legs. So we're going to point and flex. Don't forget to breathe. Just relax those breaths. Good job, everybody, today. Whew, we worked hard. If you're using a 1 foot, let's place that 1 foot down and lift up the other foot. Go ahead and join us for the last 4. What's your intention? Breathe it in again. Good job. Separating the legs a little bit. And again, if you're using one leg, go ahead and circle that 1 foot. But for those who can lift 2 legs, go ahead and do that. You can always grab the edge of your chair if you need support, or even the back of the chair. Oops, and now I'm doing too many things at once. Switch if you have one leg up, switch for the last 4. Trying to find my music. Take it the other way. Good job. I lost the video and switch if you're using 1 foot. Make sure you switch legs. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Whew, that was a lot. We're gonna work on the right leg. We're gonna take it way out to the side and bring it in. Now, if you can, go ahead and bring up your toe. Come up on your toe and touch it out. And if you want to, you can just not touch it all. Take it out. So again, all the way from sliding to keeping it a little bit elevated. Abs are tight, shoulders are forward, and hips are forward. One more. Good job. So again, you can either slide your foot, toe touch your foot, lift it, and take it out. So all of it's good. Take it out and in and out and in. Good job. And again, this works that hip, keeps it open. Women typically have a little easier time with this. Men are tighter through their hips, just the way we're genetically made. Good job. Alrighty, and we're gonna lift. We're gonna come forward a little bit, and we're gonna lift the right leg and just take your knee and work it. So the other leg keeps it stable. I kind of adjust this left leg to keep myself stable. Take it the other way. So, because if it gets too wide, it's a little tippy. So I bring mine in a little bit. You can just check it out yourselves. Then the other leg, we're gonna lift that other leg. Take it in a circle. You go ahead and circle that leg. Good job. I'm gonna get that music playing again. Did I go the other way? If I did, go the other way. Good job. And we already worked the piriformis, which is good. So but we do want to work the hamstrings. So come forward in the chair. We're going to leave one foot on the floor this time. We're going to dig the heel in on the other one. Alrighty, then we're going to hinge forward. Now hinging is right at the hip. So nice tall back from your tailbone up to the top of your head is straight. And I want you to lean forward until you feel that stretch in the back of your leg. It's approximately 45 degrees is what you'll end up at. Depending on how tight your leg is, for some that's going to be a lot. Foot stays flexed, so your heels dug into the floor. Good job. Come on in, up. Bring that foot in. Dig your other foot up. The heel goes right into the floor. Heel dig, I call it. Take a nice inhale. Exhale forward. So again, stretching. But your body, again, will tell you where to stop. So listen carefully. You guys are attuned to what the messenger is. So it's so good that we're keeping up with this, our practice. Because I'll tell you what, it's so much better when we go back together again. You'll be all flexible and strong, won't you? We work the shoulders. We want to work the take a shoulder roll. We didn't do the shoulder roll earlier, so we'll do that. Good job. We work the shoulder blades, the chest. We did a lot today. You guys are amazing. And we're gonna go ahead and go into final relaxation. So go ahead and tuck your hips back in your chair. Put your back against the chair. I'm gonna move in so I can see you better. And so you can just kind of relax those shoulders, relax back into the chair. Lower your eyelids if you're comfortable doing so. And just take a nice, easy breath. We want to focus on our face for a minute. Smile as big as you can. Force a grin. As big as you can, and then relax your face. Relax your forehead. Open your lower jaw just slightly and let it move back and forth. And then settle into a slightly open jaw. Let your shoulders relax down. Notice the movement in your chest, nice and easy. Hands are relaxed, arms are relaxed. Your belly's relaxed and your legs. And your feet and your toes. Just stay in final relaxation for just a moment. Think about what your intention was for today, what word or two you placed on your practice. And I often think it's a nice idea just to wrap it up like in beautiful paper with a bow and take it with you, something you can treasure for the next few days until we meet again. Bringing our arms down to our side, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Think of something you're thankful for. Inhale it in and breathe it. Breathe it in and hold it. And exhale down. Again, thank you so much for coming. Namaste. Remember, we'll meet again on this Facebook page, COA Facebook page on Thursday. If you want an extra chair yoga class, I'll be on the Health Track Home Fit page on that site at 11 o'clock tomorrow. So if you want another class, just tune in tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see you Thursday. And for those that want to stick around for Zoom, or for the Zumba class, we'll go on Zoom in about 12 minutes. Well, I'll be on sooner than that, as soon as I get changed. So anyway, have a great day. It's a beautiful sunny day. Enjoy the snow. See ya. Bye.